The average American meal travels thousands of miles from farm to plate, chemically freshened and mostly tasteless. But recently, the idea that more of our food should be grown organically and locally has taken hold. What would it take to create a 100-mile diet from New York City using organic farming? Industrial farming creates monocultures and pollutes water with pesticides. However, it requires only 11,273 square feet of land per person. To provide the same amount of food through organic farming, 22,801 square feet of agricultural area is required per person. That's a 60-mile radius around New York City. There are an additional 12.5 million people living in this region. Looking at the current available agricultural land, we would need at least 143-mile radius to feed all 20.5 million people. How can we reduce this radius? First, Americans can eat less. Here is the average American's diet, high in calories and animal protein, which requires the most amount of land. We can eat more efficiently. The pyramid diet recommended by the USDA is lower in calories and makes a more intensive use of land. That's a 10% reduction in area to a radius of 137 miles. By reorganizing the suburbs and cities of the region surrounding New York City, we can increase the amount of agricultural land available and shrink the radius. This is a current map of surrounding counties of New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and Connecticut. Red represents the most urban and dense, and green the most rural and unpopulated. Starting with the rural areas, we can reorganize existing small towns to become denser farming hubs surrounded by farmland. Existing suburban sprawl can either become farmland or densify into medium-sized garden cities. The coastal areas of New Jersey and Connecticut become even denser. These are well served by public transportation and can therefore become eco-cities. Newark is currently less than half as dense as New York. Jersey City is about 60% as dense. We propose that Newark and Jersey City, New ARK, a new urban pole of greater density than Manhattan, reimagined as a model mega-agropolis of the future. All the region's food can now be grown within 100 miles of New York City. The U.S. is a land-rich country, and this approach can even be expanded to a national scale. Cities becoming denser, rural areas being reorganized to provide organically and sustainably produced food. New energy systems and green transportation systems can be developed. As the suburbs disappear, this new urban model can spread to provide healthier and more sustainable food to the entire country.